Hi everyone, I'm your lovely host Pikachu, and welcome back to 1000 Lies. Last time I left off on them doing this ridiculous play, so let's see how it's gonna play from that. Just kidding, it was a horrible joke, but anyways, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, and Aussie. How am I not a gentleman? I think I said that weird. Thank you for coming to our little production. I do hope all of you enjoyed it. But we mustn't forget to whom we dedicate this practical joke, someone who also had a small role to play. A round of applause for our already beloved substitute teacher. I feel bad for the substitute teacher, she didn't know what was going on. Please come up to the stage and introduce yourself, we don't even know your name yet. Oh, poor lady. They probably were trying to scare her on purpose. The target of all the shouts and whistle, our victim stands petrified against the wall, even paler than before. At first she appears frightened, then she frowns, until finally she scowls and begins puffing air out of her nose like an enraged bull. So it's like the That's so weird. That's weird for a lady. Don't do that. Of course I'm a lady and I just did that. What other reaction could we expect from our little prank? Right, the three of us end up in the principal's office. As expected. Wait, is that the end of chapter 1, or is this like an anime and it's just like a commercial break? Oh, it was a commercial break. Okay, that's cool. It's now a recess at These names are so weird to say. I don't know how to say half of these names. It's now recess at Dujan Institute. Hussy and I go for a walk outside of the school grounds, wandering with no particular destination in mind through the street that serves as the heart of our small town. It has become our routine. It's not even that big in the first place, but we live in a modest European town whose inhabitants thrive off a rich history of modern-day politics lies. That's really fancy. Oh, maybe that's why I can't say some of those names. They're all like European. I've lived here my entire life, and the only positive quality I can think of is the fresh, unpolluted air. In other words, it's really boring here. Sounds like the small town I kind of live close. It's pretty peaceful, but it's pretty boring. But we don't have any. I don't think town has a lot of rich history as far as I know, but Europe sounds exciting, no offense. Although it's still better to die of boredom than try to deal with those little brats back at the school. Damn, I never expected for it to end so badly. I didn't think it was a big deal. Even though we're pranking everyone more often than before, we haven't done anything too terrible. I guess that's just the risk we took with doing it to a new teacher. Some people take life too seriously. The comedian standing next to me is Aussie Eldoween. He's a perverted, narcissistic guy who can't decide whether he loves women or his own reflection more. I could see him being that type of person. He looks like he would love his reflection a lot. He calls himself a lady killer, and I confirm that it's true in a literal sense from shock and terror, usually. Well, to be honest, I know he has a reputation as a womanizer around the school, but from what I've seen, I'm skeptical. He has struck me to like a parasite ever since. Oh, he has stuck to me. I said struck. Blah. He got struck down by a parasite. It was like this huge thing that just came out of nowhere and blah. That'd be kind of gross, actually. Or a tapeworm. It just wraps around your whole entire body. Ever since I transferred to this school a few years ago. Since then, just like our little play, we've wasted our time pulling pranks and being dumbasses together. That's the best kind of friendship, I guess. I'm just faking it, but he really has a natural talent for it. Because our infamous endeavors, no one can take us seriously. That's why we're known as class clowns above all else. In all the years we've been studying here, we've never gotten into any major trouble, just sometimes getting lectured or complained at. The fact that Aussie, although it may seem possible, as the highest grade in his class, probably has something to do with it. Wow, so he's funny, but he's also really smart. That's kind of cool. So that means he's not a complete slacker or anything like that. Nah, well, I'm just a pretty face, I guess. I'm a lucky guy who knows how to escape before the smoke sets off the alarm. But it seems we scared the new teacher a little too much, especially by pretending she might have an immoral relationship with a student. But what else should we have expected from an age that places proceedings of my life on political correctness. I can't read today. I probably can't read any other day. Real issues are shrugged off while everyone is off living in their own bubbles, dreading that someone may try to pop it. Basically, right now they're discussing whether they should chop our heads off and which weapon to use, axe or guillotine. I don't regret it though. It really wasn't that bad. They're just too sensitive. Hey, are you listening to me? Are you doodling again? Every time I get distracted, you always have your nose in that notebook. It's impressive how long it can take for Aussie to notice his surroundings since we've left. I've been writing in the small pocket-sized notebook that I always keep with me. And no, I wasn't listening to him. I don't consider it healthy to pay attention to him anyways. I've asked you a couple of times already, are you going to show me what you're writing eventually or not? We've been friends for like 6 years, still you never let me see it. I puff and close the notebook with my thumb and index finger. It's a question that I should expect by now, seeing as this fixation of mine usually catches everyone's attention at some point. No, it's not weird to write entries in a diary or to jot down ideas, neither, which was what I was doing. It's only because I do it so often that it's even noteworthy. What am I writing? No, Aussie, your question is incorrect, seeing as I'm not the one who's writing anything. It's my hand. It moves by itself. Every time I have the promotion of a catastrophe, my fingers themselves scribe a feature into this notebook. That would actually be really cool if he actually does that, but then again, this thing's called 1000 Lies, so I'm kind of thinking he's lying about it. And that scared me. That was my controller. Sound effects, guys. But anyways, I've been keeping it a secret because this power, if put in the wrong hands, could be used for evil. Catastrophe, wait a second, are you shitting me? Catastrophe, how? Am I endangered? My frenzy of verbosity suddenly accelerates within a second. Meanwhile, I open the notebook and read what I had just written, then turn my gaze away and bite my lip. Hey, I don't like that face. What did you just read? I hope it's not something harmful to me. At that very moment, I shivered. It was as if lightning had struck me. With no control over my body, I write a short sentence on a new page and then rip it out as the pre-motion finishes. Okay, now you're really freaking me out. What did you write? I can't tell you. And my computer is lagging because it likes to lag. Hand it over. Aussie snatches the crumpled sheet of paper away from me. Finally, while trying to keep a composure that he clearly lacks, he reads its contents. The time is quickly approaching. Something worse than death will hunt you down. Lol. Ah! I only touched your shoulder. Why'd you jump? How are my favorite guys? I've got good news. What kind of premonition is this? Oh my god, CR. Well, I wrote about something worse than death, and then Ziva came along. I think it hit the mark. What are you talking about? Why do I get the feeling that it isn't good? Let's not get into the details. CR was writing in his notebook again, and I wanted to know what it was since he never tells us. Ziva moves her gaze from Aussie to me, blinding me with a sparkling shimmer in her eyes so brightly that it resembles a lighthouse. Oh, so Eden was compulsively writing in his notebook again. Can I see what you wrote too, eh? Can I? She tries to steal my pocket-sized notebook by jumping on me, but since I'm used to her trying this kind of thing, I managed to evade her and hide it away in my back pocket. Hands off, Sigmund Freud. Gee, it's so unfair. If you won't show it to me, then your treatment will never progress, Eden. I guess that's his name. Don't be deceived. I've probably said his name so many different times by now. Don't be deceived by her charm and appeal. Ziva Shani is one of the most dangerous species in the entire world, according to 9 out of 10 experts. Is it because she's a woman? While most of my fellow fauna will tell you the opposite since they're all madly in love with her, to me, Ziva's nothing more than a headache. I mean, just look at her. It's like she's straight out of an RPG with those clothes, but since she's attractive, everyone just turns a blind eye. Well, what's the problem with being in a role-playing game? That would be actually kind of badass. Wish I had clothes that kind of look like I'm in a role-playing game. If I had to describe her, I'd say she's a wannabe psychologist with a touch of insidious in deceit who has also been determined to ruin my life since the very first moment we met earlier this year. Her dream is to go to college and focus on the studies of the human mind, and what better practice than experimenting with mine first. Somehow she found out about my habit of scribbling in my notebook, which she described as interesting and hasn't stopped bugging me since. She decided I'd be her test subject. Not a week goes by where she doesn't try to psychoanalyze me or fish my paper scraps out of the trash can and read them. Even worse, sometimes she tries to steal my notebook so she can discover its secrets. At least now she calls me by my surname. Before that, I was just patient to her. The only thing that needs to be treated in your head, Ziva? Well, what were you going to say before you attacked me? Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I snuck into the teacher's lounge and gave them my biggest, saddest puppy dog eyes so I could pacify them and blah, blah, blah. They only gave me the usual speech and sent me away. Aren't I lucky? Well, that should have been expected. It wasn't that bad, I guess. I won't be scolded again this time either. Huh? I wasn't talking about you guys, just me. Then what part of exactly do you call good news? I thought you'd be happy for me, Eden. I didn't expect you to react so selfishly. Come on, they can't be that hard on us. If they let Ziva get away with it, then our fate will probably be the same. We've done worse things day after day, and nothing has ever happened, right? Yeah, but this time it was all the master plan of this lady right here, who also insisted on participating in one of our operations with us. And she doesn't even care what happens to her comrades now. Seriously, that explains why Ziva would participate with us in all of this, but it was you who owed me one, Eden, so stop complaining. Plus, I was just messing with you. I wouldn't really hang you out to dry. You don't have to worry about anything. The substitute is angry, but the rest of the staff didn't really take it seriously. The only thing you've got to do now is apologize to her and shed some crocodile tears to show how very sorry you are, and you're finished. See? How easy is it? I can't believe you don't trust me, Eden. You have such little faith in me. Little to none anyways. That was the bare minimum you could have done since you were involved, so stop grumbling. I did help you though, so I want a favor in return. Can you come with me to request denied, no favors? Jeez. Come on, what's with the long faces? Remember how in less than a month finals began? Less fighting and more having a good time so we can leave this place with a good impression, okay? By the way, Ziva, what kind of favor did he owe you, if you don't mind my asking? I think this is the first time I heard of CR owing anyone a favor without a bet somehow being involved. Hell, not too long ago, he wouldn't do anything unless there was a bet involved. Oh, it was nothing. I just asked my uncle if he knew about a certain package since he works at the post office. Speaking of which, you never did tell me what that was all about. You told me you'd explain it another time. I fold my arms and raise an eyebrow, resigning myself to answer despite my clear lack of interest. It's kind of a bad antidote, but I guess we have the time anyways. Both Aussie and Ziva look at me expectantly. Their interest can't be more apparent. I initially resist, but end up yielding to the pressure. Alright, I'll tell you everything, but I'm warning you, it's just a depressing love story, my bad. A love story? You don't have to tell the entire world, you know. Wasn't aware that my young and pure Siren has already become a man. It must have been due to my beloved influence. Tell me, what kind of person is willing to put up with this century campanero mio? I am butchering this so badly. Is that really French? I think that's Spanish almost. I can't read. If it was Japanese, I have a better chance, but this isn't Japanese. I don't know. It's set up like an anime, but it lied to me. That's one of the lies in this game. Hey, I always have to put up with you, and I don't complain. Quit joking around. But you complain every single day. Could you please stop beating around the bush? Okay, straight to the point. I get it. I cleared my throat before starting. How was that? I'm just kidding. Let's see. It all started this one night. I was inside my warm and comfortable room. But your room is a pigsty. I've seen it. Warm and comfortable, I said. I was surfing the tortuous streams of the internet when my eyes fell upon a small ad, hidden under millions of shitty posts on a shitty forum. That's when I saw her. The most beautiful of all muses, the most lovely of all creatures in this calamitous world we're forced to live in. Aw, she is cute. A super rare limited edition figurine carved by God himself. Don't tell me that you fell in love with a figurine. Hey, people do it every day. You're dead to me, Sierra. You hear me? Dead. It was limited edition, okay? Oh, that changes everything. What is wrong with you? Are you going to let me finish or what? Not even memories are respected nowadays. You humans disgust me, because I'm not human, I'm you. I come from space. For heaven's sake, can you please just finish? As I was saying, tribulation soon came to pass. Priceless. Its price, much like its charm, went beyond the realm of reason. However, I didn't let that stop me, for my love of those 4 inches of hard, solid, shapely plastic outweighed the death knells of my wallet. That was a lot of words right then and there, but then again, could have just said it was really expensive. But anyways, keep going. Although I had now condemned my soul to future insecurities, my heart was afluttered with grace and I hit purchase. Now I see where all of this is going. Huh? Seriously? Well, he never got his delivery. That's why he asked me if I could ask my uncle to check it out. But that doesn't make sense. Couldn't you just ask the post office yourself? Here's the problem. I didn't order it under my name. I bought it with my dad's credit card. Without him knowing about it. Kind of. That's horrible. I've never done that to my parents before. I've only, I've gotten allowance money growing up. And I would buy stuff with that. And then I have a job. So I buy stuff with that too. So that would suck though. I can't even pick it up. That's the drama I've imposed on myself right now. You can leave your snot rags and tear tissues in the garbage to your left. Thank you very much. Domo arigatou gozaimasu. Now, round of applause. I give it applause. You stole your father's credit card. What a model son you are. Yeah, I'm not proud of it, you know. I regretted it afterwards. I plan on paying him back, but I can't do anything if they lost the package. The weirdest thing is how on the website I ordered it from the shipping page instantly indicated that it was delivered, signed for, and everything. How is it even possible? I don't know, but there's another mystery. Let's see, your phone is one of those high-tech ones with the internet and stuff, right? Can you lend it to me? Sure, give me a minute. Don't tell me you don't have internet on your phone in this day and age. Well, no, actually my phone does have internet. My boyfriend's doesn't have internet, though. It's like, his is kind of like blocky, and then the phone that I used to use a Nokia for a really long time, so that definitely did not have internet. Had the little fun games on it. Or the fun little mini snake games. My phone was more useful as a hammer than for communicating. Look at the biceps I got from carrying that thing around. So basically his is like a Nokia and a brick. The truth is that it broke not too long ago. Now I gotta go buy a new one, but I'm lazy and in no hurry. I'll get a new one when a sale comes around. What an old timer. How is it even possible for someone to live without a smartphone nowadays? I'm living without one right now at the moment. It's not that hard. I just don't have that many people to talk to. You could come back to the future anytime now, McFly. Don't try to reason with him, Ziva. He's a lost cause. Just because he doesn't use internet on his phone. That's silly. Here you go, Sierra. Do you know how to use it? He then shows me an app to check my email with just I asked him to. I enter my email address and password with ease on the touchpad and open the very first email in the inbox before presenting the screen to my classmates. Is that a threat? The email says the following. And you know what? I'm going to end this right here because it's already been a lot amount of time has already passed, and I'm just going to come back to this later, I guess. And I'm going to leave you guys on suspense. But so that means you just gotta come back for the next video, okay guys? I will see you guys later.